Hey everybody, I know you already saw from the thumbnail, so I'm not gonna do any jokes or anything like that. The new avatar, it's pretty cool, ain't it? Well, it was made by my fam, Uber Shy Guy. He always makes these avatars, and I asked him to make a new one, and he went above and beyond with it. He really did. So check his channel out and all that stuff. I'll link it in the description, I'll put it right here. It's amazing. Tell him thanks. Tell him he needs to do another review of a game. I mean, jeez. If he doesn't, I'll beat him in subs. You better tell him that he should make a review. But other than that, yeah, go check him out. Thanks a lot for the new avatar, and hopefully it'll help improve the quality of my videos in the future. Or it might not, who knows. Ah, Japan. It's one of the most geeked over countries in American popular culture by far. Too bad I'm not a person who cares. Throw some shade at me, roast me all you want, but I haven't watched an anime in my life, and I don't really ever plan to unless I get forced to. So when I saw Humble Bundle's new visual novel bundle, I thought, since one of my Asian friends told me that Hunipop doesn't count as a visual novel, maybe I should get my feet wet into this genre so I can ease a bit more into Japanese stuff, if that makes any sense. So, let me remind you that this isn't a game, so I'm not considering it a review per se. I'm just gonna let you know whether was an enjoyable experience or not in my eyes. So, for a visual novel, it really doesn't have much of a story, but I'll try to tell you why that is after I tell you what little story it has. So basically, you're Brian, an otaku who just moved to Japan and wants to go to high school for a full year in Japan to learn about its culture and stuff like that. At first, he's all alone, but then he meets two girls who show him around and stuff like that. Not much of a story, but at least it's something. Now, the Steam page shows off two things that piqued my interest. Nekomimi mode! Because everything is better with cat ears. Not everything. Really, no, not everything. Anyway, and the other was see the characters come to life through the power of the emote system. Now, at first, you don't really get to see how good it looks because of, well...
excuse me, could you turn the timer a bit? I'm getting a little disoriented. Oh, frick!
But later in the game, you really get to see some complex animations that look 3D, but yet they're 2D. And I doubt many other visual novels do the same thing. And it looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. Now the music is...
Tell me this nigga's joking. Okay? This is a practical fucking joke. Alright, there's no way this man is serious. Like, what?
It's amazing. And the voice acting? It's better than I could ever imagine. It's beautiful. Now here's where I tell you why there isn't much of a story in Japanese school life. It's because this game is mostly a PSA to every otaku pleb about how Japanese culture works compared to American culture. You read occasional friendly conversations with one of the girls, and then before you know it, you'll be knowing why Japanese girls don't eat much food and why people wait in line for escalators before going on them. And yes, these are real customs, apparently. I don't ever want to go to Japan, but if I ever did, some of this information would be nice to know. Too bad I stopped in the middle when I couldn't handle how surreal the Brian character is compared to real otakus in real life to almost an absurd degree. I mean, it got to a point where he cries from excitement over seeing a bunch of Japanese stuff to buy, and then he decorates his room a bit. That's where I stopped. Ugh. So, is this game worth the $13 I got it for on Humble with a bunch of other visual novels? Maybe. I'd maybe come back to play it again just to see what I'll learn next. It's not necessarily a game like I said, but it's a shallow story that makes you feel like you have some friends and you're learning about Japanese culture instead of going blind like the weeb you are. That sounds like something you'll need or want, go ahead and grab it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to bleach my eyes and my face and everything. I'm just done with Japan, okay? For now. I'm done with Japan for now. Okay. I just need to stop. Japan, one bomb wasn't enough. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it can't be worse than 9/11.
色をつけよう僕だけのデザイン